About structure actor relationship of aryl or aryl propanoic acids. Okay, we will discuss now we will discuss about SAR of structure actor relationship of aryl propanoic acid derivatives. SAR of aryl propanoic acid derivative. In order to explain the SAR of this class of drugs, we will take naproxen as example. Okay, so naproxen is a naphthalene derivative, acid derivative. Okay, so CH3 COOH. Okay, so this is here the CH3O. Okay, coming to the, so now you split this molecule into moieties. Okay, we will split this molecule into moieties. Okay, this is the propanoic acid part. Propanoic acid moiety. Okay, this is the aromatic acid moiety. Aromatic moiety, not an acid. Okay, aromatic moiety. This is substitutions on aromatic ring. Okay, this methyl group, first we will discuss about propanoic acid moiety modifications or SAR. This CH3 group is called as alpha methyl group. Okay, so this alpha methyl group has advantage that this presence of this alpha methyl group, this carbon is called as alpha carbon. Carbon next to carbonyl carbon is called as alpha carbon. The substitution on alpha carbon is methyl group. This methyl group presence increases the activity and decreases side effects, otherwise decreases toxicity. So this presence of this methyl group is essential. It indicates that this alpha methyl group is very essential for increase in activity and to decrease toxicity. Okay, next now we will discuss about aromatic part. Okay, so in the sixth position, means 1 2 3 4 5 so something wrong. Okay, so maybe 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, it's become 2 3 4 5 6. It is become 1. Okay, so otherwise believe it. Okay, substitution at sixth position an aromatic ring. What are the modifications or what are the things should you have to cover under aromatic moiety is substitution on sixth position of aromatic ring with groups like real CH3S. Okay, CH3 CHF3O. These all are called as active groups. Presence of these groups at sixth position gives maximum anti-inflammatory activity. So presence of these active groups like chlorine, CH3S, CHF3O at sixth position, at this position will increases the anti-inflammatory activity to maximum levels. Among them, CH3O group. This group is methoxy group. It gives it presents at sixth position, gives maximum or more potent molecule. It will give more potent. The presence of CH3O group at sixth position will give maximum potency or more potent molecule. Okay, more potent molecule. If the groups at sixth position are larger groups are substituted at sixth position, the obtained compounds are less active due to steric hindrance. It avoids binding of the drug to the COX enzyme. If the groups are very larger, they will create steric hindrance. As a result of steric hindrance, there will be no binding. There will be no or less binding with the COX enzyme. So the sixth group must be substituted with active groups like chlorine, thiomethyl group, CHF3O gives the maximum anti-inflammatory activity drugs. If the sixth position is substituted with CH3O, it will use maximum or more potent molecule or analog compared to any other substituted drugs. Okay. So this is the major important things to be discussing here. And one more point related to this moiety, that is the propanoic acid moiety, is this COOH carboxylic acid group may be converted, can be replaced with COOH metabolizable groups like CO2, CH3 or CH2OH will give compounds with retention. That is, by replacing of the COOH with this COOH metabolizable groups like CO2, CH3, CHO, CH2OH will give compounds with I will write here with ink. They will give the compounds with or derivatives with retention of activity such that COH group can be converted into CO2, CH3 or CHO or CH2OH. By this conversion, there is no change in activity of the molecule. So there are this COH group can be replaceable with these groups, and the methyl group must be present. Okay. In the aromatic moiety, sixth position substitution is very important. Okay. These groups active groups give good activity analogs, and larger groups will give less active analogs. So this is about structure activity relationship of aryl heteroaryl propanoic acid derivatives. Next we will discuss about anthranilic acids. Okay. So anthranilic acids. Okay. SAR of antranilic acid derivatives. SAR of antranilic acid derivatives. Okay. Here what is the general structure? Okay. What is the general structure? This is the COOH. This is NH2. It is called as antranilic acid. Okay. So this antranilic based drugs examples are already given. So The best drug here is CO, mefenamic acid, meclofenamate are the examples. Okay, NH. Okay, CH3. Okay, this is the mefenamic acid. I think so. Okay, mefenamic or mefenamic acid. Okay, anthralic acid is the general structure. This is the drug mefenamic acid. I will see the structure once. Wait for 2 minutes. Okay. Here I got the file. Mefenamic acid. Yes, this is the mefenamic acid. Mefenamic acid. Mefenamic acid. Again, we will split the structure into acidic part and as well as other parts. Okay. In this anthralic acid derivatives, this is the active part. Anthralic acid. Okay. These are the nitrogen substituent. This is called as N substituent. N substituent. Okay. In this part, this anthralic part is again acidic function and amine function. This is the N substituent. N substituent, that means substitution on nitrogen atom. Okay. So this first we will discuss about this moiety is the acidic moiety. Acidic moiety. Okay. This is this benzene ring is aromatic moiety. Aromatic moiety. So first we will discuss about change the modifications on acidic moiety. Acidic moiety. Okay. So this COOH on replacement with tetrazole, the obtained analog will have retention. There is a retention of anti-inflammatory activity. Anti-inflammatory activity. By biosterically by replacing CO with the tetrazole ring, there is no loss of any activity in the derived analog. So this is the acceptable change. So because COOH is an acidic and GA irritation causing moiety, so it can be converted into non-GA irritating moiety by replacing with the tetrazole. So by replacing the COOH with the tetrazole, the obtained analog will not have any change in anti-inflammatory activity. The anti-inflammatory activity will be retained, but the GA and CNS activity will be reduced. Okay. So this substitution on this is about acid moiety. Okay. Acid. Okay. Okay, there is a good important point is there. This NH2 group, NH group is important for activity along with the acidic function and aromatic function. This amine group is very important for the activity. So the substituent on benzene, this is another moiety, that is the substituent on nitrogen, N substituent. We will discuss about N substituent later. Again, this aromatic, we will discuss about aromatic moiety. So an aromatic moiety, if you do any substitution on this anthranic part, that is this entire this part means benzene ring with COOH and NH. Substitution on anthranic part, particularly on this benzene ring, the result is what happens means there is a decrease in activity. So we should not touch this aromatic anthranilic part, anthranilic part. Okay, and so, and again, this already we discussed about this nitrogen is very important for the activity, and it can be replaced with it is possible to replace the nitrogen atom with oxygen or CH2 or sulfur NCH3 or NCO CH3. Results, if we replace this important nitrogen atom with these groups, the net result was, the observed effect was results decrease in activity. So it indicates that we should not touch anthranilic part. The possibility of change is we can change this COH group into a tetrazoyl derivative. Okay, again this substitution on n substituent, we will discuss about what change can be done on n substituent. This is the n substituent. So on n substituent, what are the modifications possible are so n substituent, we can write this like this. Okay, I am only writing the n substituent. Okay, NH. Okay, so coming to the positions 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so this is about numbering on this n substituent. So if you substitute third and fourth position, that means any substituents are added on substitution, the result is the obtained analogues are not active. So on n substituent, if you substitute adjacent positions such that third position and fourth position by substituent groups, like any substituents like chlorine or methyl groups, the obtained analogues are not active. Not at all active. So such that the adjacent position must not be substituted. Okay, Okay, so and mono substitution. So disubstitution at adjacent position is not good for the activity. So substitution, disubstitution, particularly disubstitution at third comma fourth position will result non-active analogues, otherwise not active or non-active analogues వస్తాయి. Okay. So if you want to do any substitution on an n substituent, there are you can do mono substitution. So mono substitution favors activity. So particularly the position for the mono substitution are the best position is the third position. Third means here, then followed by second position, that means here, followed by fourth position. So if you want to do any substitution, it is better to do substitution at third position of this n substituent. Okay. So if you want to do disubstitution, that means we want to substitute two groups. Disubstitution means two groups. It is better to substitute at alternative positions. If you do substitution at alternative positions, same group, such that the di groups are similar, same. There will be more active compound will be obtained. Again explaining n substitution. N substituent is nothing but the nitrogen attached aromatic ring. N substituent is nothing but nitrogen attached aromatic ring. The what are the possible modifications are? If you go for dye substitution at the third and fourth position, there are neighbor positions, the obtained analog will be inactive. So you should not go for substitution at third position and fourth position at a time. So the resultant compound will be inactive. If you go for mono substitution, the best position for mono substitution is the third position, okay, followed by second position, then followed by fourth position. So if you want to go for dye substitution, you have to go for substitution with the same group at both positions, like 2, 4, or it is a maximum 2, 4. It will gives the better product. Okay, this is about substitution. This is about structure active relations of anthralinic acid. So now we'll discuss about SAR of para-aminophenol derivatives. SAR of para-aminophenol derivatives. SAR of para-aminophenol derivatives. Okay. Now we will discuss, okay, in detail. SAR of para-aminophenol derivatives. Okay. So this is the drugs which comes under para-aminophenol, the paracetamol and acetaminophen. Okay. The general structure here written here. This is the aromatic part. Okay. NH CO CH3 here C2H5O. This is a substituent and aromatic function. Okay. So now we will discuss about we will decide what is this is the acidic moiety. This is the aromatic part. Aromatic moiety. This is the substituent. First we will discuss about acidic moiety. Okay. So if you convert this group into amide, converted into amide, the uptide analogs are inactive. So you should not convert this NaCO(CH3) into an amide function. So amide derivatives are inactive, and if you do any substitution on this nitrogen, any substitution on nitrogen atom results decrease in activity. If you done any substitution on this nitrogen atom, this acid moiety nitrogen, if you done any substitution on acidic moiety nitrogen, the net result was decrease in activity. It is due to as on substitution basicity of nitrogen atom decreases. As a result, as the basicity decreases, as a result, activity will be reduced. So should not touch nitrogen atom on this para-aminophenol derivatives. Okay, coming to this ethyl ether group, substitution, it's very important to discuss. Okay, it must be present. C2H4O must be present. Other than if this is replaced with methoxy group or propyl oxy group, that means CH3O or C3H7O. To replace this C2H5O with these groups, results analogs with whatever the analogs we got, whatever the derivatives we obtained derivatives will have more side effects. So if you replace C2H5 with replace C2H5O with these methoxy groups or propoxy group, the net result was the obtained derivatives are more side effect giving derivatives. So according to this this points, we should not touch this nitrogen atom and we should not touch C2H5O, and we should not convert into an amide moiety. Okay, this is about SAR of para-aminophenol derivatives. Okay, so this is about the best examples for this is the paracetamol and acetaminophen. So coming to the now we will discuss about the SAR of oxycams. The last molecule, SAR of oxycams. Okay, so the first we will write the general structure. Okay, first I will write the general structure. Okay, now okay, so I will write the general structure of the oxycam. Okay, so what is the general structure here? Benzene ring is fused with there is a nitrogen here, there is a sulfur here, it is in the form of this like this. Okay, this is the substituent on nitrogen is called as R1. Okay, this is C double bond O, there is a nitrogen, there is another substitution on nitrogen, this amide nitrogen. Okay, there is hydrogen, carboxamide. Okay, so coming to the numbering, so how will we allot numbers? It's first you have to write double bonds, all these things. Okay, so then next double bond appears here. Okay, so this is I'll write what I want to know, give numbering 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, this is called as this moiety is called as 4-hydroxy 1,2 benzothiazine carboxamide. You have to write here OH group. This moiety is called as 4-hydroxy 1,2 benzothiazine carboxamide. Okay, this is the, so now we'll split this drug into our requirement. Okay, this is the acidic moiety. Okay, so this is the aromatic moiety. This is aromatic moiety. So here aromatic moiety is the benzothiazine. Okay, this acidic moiety is called as carboxamide. Okay, so here R1 is the benzothiazine nitrogen substituent, where R is the substituent on amide nitrogen, carboxamide nitrogen. Okay, so this is very important to discuss here. What are the main points we have to discuss here? This carboxamide function, that this is the, so carboxamide, first we'll discuss carboxamide function or moiety. So the carboxamide moiety, the type of nitrogen, and if the nitrogen is primary such that, so first we will discuss carboxamide modification possibilities. Okay, this carboxamide must be an primary carboxamide. So primary carboxamides are more active than secondary carboxamides. Because I need to discuss another molecule also. Okay, because in the primary carboxamide, see this C double bond O. Okay, there is a possibility of presence of hydrogen. In secondary carboxamide, C double bond O nitrogen R, there is no availability of hydrogen. No availability of acidic hydrogen. So here the acidic hydrogen is available. So primary carboxamide is more active compound, so this is about importance of hydrogen atom. Okay, so and this first point we discussed, and next, this if we want to substitute, there is an NR, that is carboxamide R group. This is called as carboxamide substituent, that is this R, only R, this is R. This carboxamide substituent must be aryl or heteroaryl. Okay, if you aryl or heteroaryl gives active substance, active analogs will be obtained. So this R group must be an aryl or heteroaryl group, and this aryl groups are, if you have substituent at ortho, meta, para positions, the ortho position isomers are variable in activity. Meta position isomers are more potent. Okay, and more potent than para isomer. So I will let you explain. Okay, I will give you. Okay, so this R group means carboxamide, nitrogen. In this place there is need for aryl or heteroaryl, and this aryl substituent must have substitution at meta position will give more potent analog. Okay, this is nothing but this part. Okay, this carboxamide nitrogen having an R group, that is this R group may be an aryl or heteroaryl group. This R group must be an aryl or heteroaryl. Okay, then and aryl and heteroaryl groups must have a substitution at meta position, which will give more potent analog. This meta position is generally substituted with the chlorine atom. This meta position is substituted with chlorine atom. Whatever the analog we have are more potent. Okay, so I will explain once again. Okay, then we will discuss this. Sara of oxycams. So this is the aromatic part. The aromatic part is called as benzothiazine. This is the acidic moiety or carboxy. Acidic moiety here is called as carboxamide amide. Okay, first we will discuss about possible modifications on acidic moiety or carboxamide. So this is the carboxamide moiety. The nitrogen must be a primary nitrogen. That's that a carboxamide must be a primary carboxamide, and the primary carboxamides are more active because there is a presence of hydrogen atom which shows acidity. In the secondary carboxamide there will be no hydrogen, so it will be less active. So this carboxamide amide must be a primary carboxamide amide. And coming to the substituent on this carboxamide nitrogen, it must be an aryl or heteroaryl. If we substitute this group with alkyl group, if R is equal to alkyl group, alkyl group, activity decreases. So this R group must be aryl or heteroaryl. It should not be alkyl. Okay, straight chain group. It must be in ringed groups. That should be aryl or heteroaryl. Will give us a more active molecule if its meta position is substituted with chlorine. Alpha position substitution will give us variable activity. So for more effective or more potent analog, we must substitute this carboxamide nitrogen with aryl or heteroaryl over alkyl groups, and this aryl or heteroaryl groups must have substitution at meta position. Okay, then we will discuss about what are the possible modifications at this moiety called as aromatic moiety, benzothiazine moiety. What are the possible modifications at aromatic moiety? Here the aromatic moiety is benzothiazine moiety. So I will draw the structure only here. This is the benzothiazine moiety, sulfur. Okay, this is the benzothiazine moiety. No need for other things. Okay, so what are the possible modifications on? We will discuss about modification of this acidic function. Okay, what are the possible things? Means here are this. If you replace this nitrogen with carbon, you will get a non-nitrogen aryl derivative. So okay, if you replace this nitrogen with benzothiazine nitrogen with carbon atom, you will get a non-aryl derivative, which are less acidic than n-aryl derivative. So this nitrogen is very essential for acidity. It has also a substitution R1. Okay, we will go for what is the better substituents to possibility this R1. Okay, so because the second row, because this role of this nitrogen or importance is this pyridine nitrogen atom stabilizes enolate anion. Stabilize enolate anions. Therefore there is an increase in activity. So this nitrogen must be untouched. We should not touch this nitrogen. This presence of nitrogen is very important because these non-nitrogen aryl derivatives are less acidic, okay, than n-aryl derivatives. So the main importance of this nitrogen atom is it stabilizes the enolate anion, and therefore there is increase in activity. There is an increase in activity. Okay. So these are the other any possibilities are there. Okay. So examples are I will draw. Okay. So better this R1 group I forgotten to discuss. I already discussed. Okay. This R1 is better to BN CH3. The better results are obtained with CH3 group. Better results are obtained with CH3 group. Better results are obtained with CH3 group. If you replace this R with more bulky groups like C2H5, C3H7, the steric hindrance affects nitrogen atom function and it destabilizes the enolate anion. So the substitution R1 must be generally an CH3. Generally an CH3. If you replace this R1, that was this aromatic benzothiazine nitrogen attached benzothiazine nitrogen. The best group is CH3. If you replace this with C2H5 or C3H7, there is the net result is decrease in activity, because these are very steric groups that avoids binding of the drug with the COX enzyme. So these groups will create steric hindrance, so the binding efficiency of this drug molecule will be decreases. So the best group at R1, that the benzothiazine nitrogen substituent, the best group is the methyl group. Other groups are makes the molecule more inactive. So now we discuss about SAR of 3,5 pyrazolidine dione. Okay. So this is now we discuss about the SAR of T,5 pyrazolidine dione. So the general structure is here. Okay, 2 nitrogen. I will write with them. Two nitrogens. Okay, there is an hydrogen here. There is an CH2 thrice CH3. Okay, and there is a double bond here. Double bond in 3,5 position. Okay, 3,5 position. Double bond here. Okay, followed by, there is any other things are there? Yes. Here we need to have 2 phenyl rings. Okay, this is about 2 phenyl rings. Okay, so what are the possible moieties here? This is one moiety. First we will give numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the alkyl side chain moiety. Okay. This is a hydrogen is very important. Okay. This moiety is called as pyrazolidine dione. Moiety. Okay. These are the aromatic moieties. Aromatic phenyl group. 1 aromatic phenyl group 2. Okay, so first we will discuss about these aromatic phenyl groups. Okay, first we will discuss about these aromatic phenyl groups. So coming to the aromatic phenyl groups, phenyl groups aromatic phenyl groups. Okay, so these two phenyl groups, there are two phenyl groups, this first position and second position, first nitrogen and second nitrogen 1 and nitrogen 2. Two phenyl groups are essential for activity, so these are two essential for activity, like anti-inflammatory activity, okay, for anti-inflammatory activity as well as analgesic activity. So this 3,5 pyrazolidine molecule to have an anti-inflammatory and anti-analgesic activity, the two phenyl groups must be substituted on 1,2 nitrogen atoms respectively. Okay. So this array substitution increases. So if these phenyl groups are substituted with any substitution, so that we want to substitute any groups on this any one phenyl group, the net result was decrease in activity. For suppose on any phenyl group you substitute methyl group, on any one phenyl group you substitute a methyl group, the observed effect was decrease in activity. So there is no, we should not do any substitution on one phenyl ring. Okay, we should not do any substitution on one phenyl ring. Then if you want to go for substitution, so if substitution is done on both phenyl rings, the net result was there is a retention of activity. There is a retention of activity. So you can do any substitution with methyl or chlorine or NO2 or OH. Should have to make a substitution on both phenyl rings. Should not go for substitution on one phenyl ring. If you do any substitution like methyl group or chlorine group or nitro group or OH group or on one of the phenyl ring, the net result was decrease in activity. The observed effect was decrease in activity. So in order to retain activity, you can do substitution on both phenyl rings. Once again, I am explaining this aromatic phenyl groups modification. So this molecule is, for easy understanding purpose, split into three moieties. The first moiety is the aromatic phenyl group moieties. Okay. Second moiety is the side chain. Third moiety is the pyrazolidine core molecule. Okay. So first we will discuss about this aromatic phenyl group moieties. So to have anti-inflammatory activity as well as analgesic activity, we must have two phenyl ring systems on these nitrogens. So the nitrogen must be separated with the two phenyl groups. So these phenyl groups are very essential for the activity. This is the first point. So if you done any substitution on